Hi guys, welcome back to the SA20 League of 2025-26. Today's match is between the MI Cape Town and Sunrisers Eastern Cape. It's win or bust as far as MI Cape Town are concerned. If they lose today, they're going to be packing and they're going to be going back home. Only if they win both their remaining games, that too they need to win it with bonus points. Only then they can have any chance of qualifying for the playoffs. And as far as there's a huge setback for MI Cape Town as their captain Rashid Khan is not available for the clash as he has gone for national duty. But another good news is that Karen Pollard is the official replacement for Rashid Khan in the MI team. You can never separate Karen Pollard and Mumbai Indians, right? Everywhere you go, any Mumbai Indians team you see, Karen Pollard is always there. So he comes into the playing 11 today. And also Dane Pete also comes into the playing 11 for Kareem Jannat. Those are the two changes for MI Cape Town today, and the captain for MI Cape Town will be Nicholas Pooran. Obviously, he's had a lot of success with captaincy. He won the CPL trophy, he won the MLC trophy, he won the ILT20 as well as captain. So Nicholas Pooran has had some decent success as a captain. So natural choice to make him as the captain. And as far as Sunrisers Eastern Cape are concerned, they are going in unchanged. And this match is happening at the Newlands in Cape Town. Sunrisers Eastern Cape have won the toss and elected to bat first. So they'll be looking to post a good total on the board and then try and defend it. As far as MI Cape Town are concerned, one more loss will send them packing out of the tournament. So they just cannot afford to lose any more matches. They need to win everything from here. They only have 2 more matches left. They need to win both those matches if they want to have any chance of qualifying for the playoffs. So that is the scenario. So we are still a few minutes away from starting this game. MI Cape Town playing at home. They have not had a good season so far. They are at the bottom of the table currently and are staring down the barrel of getting eliminated from this tournament. Meanwhile, Sunrisers Eastern Cape have already qualified for the playoffs. And just look at the scenario on the points table. Points table, just look at it. Sunrisers Eastern Cape nicely placed at the top of the table with 4 wins from 2 matches along with 2 no results. They are having 24 points. Meanwhile, MI Cape Town are at the bottom of the table with only 2 wins from 8 matches along with 1 no result. So that is the scenario actually. So MI Cape Town have to win today. They just have to. And MI Cape Town are always known for this, isn't it? You put them under pressure, they'll always thrive under these must-win matches and pressure matches. So can they do it again? That will be the big question. Even if they win both their remaining matches, it's not guaranteed that they will qualify because they still have Joburg Super Kings can still win 2 more matches. Joburg Super Kings, if they win 2 more matches and Pretoria Capitals win 1 more match, then even if MI Cape Town wins both their remaining matches, it won't be enough to qualify. So so much permutations and combinations actually going in towards the back end of this group stage of this tournament. As we see, the players are entering now. Yep, this is the points table. So MI Cape Town will have their task on their hands. Johnny Bairstow and Quinton de Kock are opening the batting for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. They are making their way out to the middle. Trent Bolt is opening the bowling for Mumbai Indians. He'll be bowling the first over, has the new ball in his hand. Well, it's edged, is it? I think it is. Sorry for the disturbance. Someone else is coming in. The first ball wicket here for Trent Bolt. Quinton de Kock going on the drive, nicking it through to the keeper. And straight away, the very first ball of the match. MI Cape Town have got the breakthrough. And that is exactly what was needed. Trent Bolt has been off colour throughout this tournament so far. Finally, he has delivered a breakthrough with the new ball in this tournament. Quinton de Kock is on his way and cannot ask for a better start for the MI Cape Town. So Quinton de Kock is out for a first ball duck, and Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 0 for 1 after one ball. So Matthew Britsky is the new batter to the crease for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. The second ball of the over coming up. And that's a full delivery. Britsky drives it straight to covers and gets off the mark with a quick single. Sunrisers Eastern Cape also off the mark. So Bairstow is back on strike. Third ball of the over coming up. This time full again, driven down the ground. Bolt gets a hand on it. It's towards covers, and another dot ball here. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. It's a really good start here from Trent Boult. This version of Trent Boult we have been missing in this tournament. He has always gone for too many runs with the new ball, and that has not helped him, Mumbai Indians, because then the other bowlers are also leaking runs. They leak too many runs. That's edged and just past slips, and that's 4. Races past the slip warden, and Johnny Bairstow gets off the mark with a boundary. Looking for the cut shot that's flown off the edge, and Johnny Bairstow picks up a boundary. First boundary of the innings for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. This time it's a short ball. Bairstow pulls it away towards deep mid-wicket for 4 as well. Back-to-back boundaries from Johnny Bairstow. 2 short on this occasion from Trent Boult, and punished by Bairstow for 4. So last ball of the over coming up. This time again it's full, driven down the ground to mid-off, and another dot ball to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Quinton de Kock, and Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 9 for 1 after 1 over. So Kagiso Rabada is back into the attack now for the micapetown. He's going to be bowling the second over. Matthew Britsky is on strike. Rabada coming from the Kelvin Grove end. Matthew Britsky is on strike. Rabada coming over the wicket to Matthew Britsky. Ooh, and that's on a good length. Britsky defends it towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball to start the over. This time back of the length again, and that's punched away by Britsky towards point and picks up another single. The Bairstow is back on strike. Third ball of the over coming up from Rabada. That's back of the length again. Bairstow defends it towards point and picks up another single. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. This time it's on a good length again, defended again by Britsky towards covers, and another dot ball. These 2 runs have come from this over, still 2 balls left. Good over from Kagiso Rabada so far. This time it's flicked away by Britsky towards deep square leg and picks up another single. So it's an important game here for micapetown, and I think they have started well. Bolt and Rabada have started well here. Last ball of the over. Oh, looking to flick it away there. Maybe a little bit of pad involved in that. Another dot ball to finish the over. So just 3 runs came from that over, and Sunrisers Eastern Cape are 12 for 1 after 2 overs. So George Linde is back into the attack now. George Linde is the new bowler into the attack now for micapetown. So some spin being introduced in the power play. Matthew Britsky is on strike. Ooh, that's on the stumps. He's edged it towards third man. Oh, misfield at short third man, so they'll pick up another extra run. You cannot afford these mishaps in the field. Another couple of runs to start the over from Matthew Britsky. This time again on the stumps, Matthew Britsky defends it towards covers, and another dot ball from Linde. The third ball of the over coming up. That's on the pads, it's flicked away down the ground to mid-on. And Matthew Britsky picks up another single. So just 3 runs from the first 3 balls of this over, still 3 balls left. So Johnny Bairstow is back on strike. Ooh, that's again on the stumps. Bairstow defends it towards point. And another dot ball from George Linde. more deliveries left in this over. And now goes for the slog sweep. And when Bairstow slog sweeps it, look out in the crowd. Oh, what a catch in the crowd. Well taken in the crowd. Crowd catch, as they say. And Johnny Bairstow with the first 6 of this innings. So good with the slog sweep. Nails it over deep mid wicket. The last ball of the over coming up, and that's defended by Bairstow. It's on the stumps, well bowled by Linde. Now 9 runs came from that over. 9 runs? 14 runs came from that over, and Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 21 for 1 after 3 overs. 9 runs? How 9 runs? 2 plus 1 plus 6, 14. No, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 6, 14. My mathematics is a big problem. 9 runs came from that over, and Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 21 for 1 after 3 overs. I think I need to go and learn some mathematics. I calculated it wrongly. So, who is the new bowler into the attack now? It's Rabada who's continuing into his second over, bowls it on a good length, and Britsky defends it towards covers. Another dot ball to start the over. But nevertheless, still a good start from micapetown. They need to keep taking wickets. The Sunrisers Eastern Cape unit is such a dangerous unit. If I tell you they are the most successful team in this SA20 competition, they have qualified for the playoffs every single season so far. Looking to drive it away inside edge towards deep square leg. And they're coming back for a second as well. That's good running between the wickets from Matthew Britsky. Another couple of runs. The Sunrisers Eastern Cape, they are the most successful team in this SA20 competition. They have qualified for the playoffs every single season, and they have also won the trophy twice in 2023 and 2024. So really, against this Sunrisers Eastern Cape team, you need to be at your best if you want to defeat them. That's guided away towards short third man. Little bit of a fumble at short third man, but doesn't take the single. Another dot ball. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Comes down the wicket, looks for the drive, unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Rabada. Matthew Britsky struggling a little bit here. 8 runs from 12 balls. Very uncharacteristic of Matthew Britsky. Sunrisers Eastern Cape, they were struggling in the previous match as well, but James Coles played one of the best innings you will ever see actually. All-round performance, which helped Sunrisers Eastern Cape defeat Joburg Super Kings. Sunrisers Eastern Cape defeated Joburg Super Kings in the previous match. That's pulled away again by Britsky towards deep square leg and picks up another single. So last ball of the over coming up. Johnny B. Bairstow on strike. Oh, moves across his stumps, looks to flick it away. That's straight, I think. Appeal for LBW, finger goes up. Another one goes. Johnny Bairstow trapped in front of the stumps. And Kagiso Rabada strikes for micapetown. And how often do you see this? Sunrisers Eastern Cape now 2 down inside the power play. Both openers have been dismissed. And this time it's Kagiso Rabada. Bowling it nice and straight on the stumps. I think Bairstow went too far across his stumps. And that meant that it was straight enough. Bairstow doesn't even bother to review. He's already started to walk because he knows that that is absolutely plumb in front. Why do you want to waste a review when you yourself know that it's straight in front? So Johnny Bairstow is gone after scoring 15 runs from 10 balls. And Sunrisers Eastern Cape in a little bit of early trouble here. 24 for 2 after 4 overs. Well, some early pressure here on Sunrisers Eastern Cape. 2 down early. Both openers dismissed cheaply, and now Jordan Herman is the new batter to the crease. Not a bad batter at all. They need a partnership here. Matthew Britsky is also struggling at one end. A must-win game for Micapetown, and my goodness, they have turned up here. Really good start from them. They have not had a good record against, Micapetown don't have a good record against the Sunrisers Eastern Cape in this SA20 competition. But they did defeat Sunrisers Eastern Cape in last year's SA20 final. So Micapetown will be having that confidence as we see Matthew Britsky picks up a couple of runs to start this over. Trent Bolt back into the attack for Micapetown. The second ball of the over coming up. Trent Bolt, as usual, coming over the wicket. Over the wicket, left arm was angle. That's on the pads. Flicked away straight to square leg. Misfield again. Misfield there at square leg. It allows Matthew Britsky to pick up another couple of runs here. Short and wide, cut away by Britsky towards deep point and picks up another single. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Jordan Herman is back on strike. Fourth ball of the over coming up. Ooh, that's on the stumps, and Jordan Herman defends it on the back foot, back to the bowler. Another dot ball here. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. 5 runs from this over so far. That's a wide down the leg side again from Trent Bolt. Wide given by the umpire. So Bolt has to reload that one again. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. That's back of the length again, and Jordan Herman punches it. Flicks it away towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball from Bolt. 6 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Current run rate only 6.21. Last ball of the over coming up. And it's on the pads, flicked away again, straight to mid-wicket. Another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over. And Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 30 for 2 after 5 overs. So Sunrisers Eastern Cape, they are in early trouble here. They have lost 2 early wickets. Never ever count down micapetown whenever it's a pressure match or an important match. That's driven away by Matthew Britsky towards deep point, and will pick up another couple of runs to start the over. If micapetown wins this game, then suddenly the playoffs race becomes even more interesting, because you have none of the teams have been eliminated so far. 2 teams have officially qualified for the playoffs. Sunrisers Eastern Cape and Pal Royals have officially qualified for the playoffs, but no teams have been eliminated yet officially. That swung away, looking to swing it away leg side. He hit the pads, and another dot ball from Corbin Bosch. No teams have been eliminated officially, but micapetown and Durban Super Giants are basically one more defeat away from getting eliminated. Like, it's win or bust for both the teams, for both micapetown and Durban Super Giants. Durban Super Giants only have 1 more match left. They need to win that. If they lose that, they are going to be eliminated. micapetown, they need to win both their remaining games. 1 more defeat, even micapetown will be eliminated officially. So it's like being on a knife edge. That's driven again, straight to covers. Another dot ball here. So good start here from Corbin Bosch. Is conceding 2 runs from the first 3 balls of this over. Still 3 more deliveries left. It just sums up the season actually for both micapetown and Durban Super Giants. Obviously, Durban Super Giants, they started this tournament on such a bright note, winning against micapetown, but they just lost their consistency after that, and that's why they are also staring down defeat, in all honesty. I mean, so staring down getting eliminated. That's up in the air. This could be another wicket here, and it is. 3rd wicket goes down. What are the Sunrisers Eastern Cape up to? Matthew Britsky, a big struggling innings from him comes to an end. I think he was looking to hit out there. All he managed to do was get a top edge. Simple catch at mid-wicket, and the 3rd wicket goes down for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Matthew Britsky unfortunately has to make the long walk back, and 3 wickets have fallen inside the power play for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Normally you won't see Sunrisers Eastern Cape struggle like this. Corbin Bosch also picks up the wicket. Matthew Britsky is gone after scoring 16 runs from 20 balls. It was a struggle for Matthew Britsky. It comes to an end, and Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 32 for 3 after 5.4 overs. So 3 down early now, Sunrisers Eastern Cape, and the new batter to the crease, the hero from the previous match, James Coles. My goodness, what shots he was playing in the previous game. He took Sunrisers Eastern Cape to an above par total, and then he also picked up 2 wickets while bowling, and that helped Sunrisers Eastern Cape defeat the Joburg Super Kings in their previous game. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. James Coles is on strike. Can he play another knock like that? That's a bouncer. Coles ducks underneath it. It's given as a wide, in fact. So Corbin Bosch has to reload that one again. 33 for 3 now. Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Not a good start. They're hyping up, raving up Sunrisers Eastern Cape, and they get off to this kind of a start. But you can never count off Micapetown. If you give them 1% chance, they can convert that into a big opportunity. That's the kind of team Micapetown. Just imagine, not Micapetown, but New York won the MLC trophy. They only won 3 matches in the group stage. But still, they managed to sneak in to the playoffs in that 4th position, and then they won the eliminator, they won the qualifier too, and then they won the final against Washington Freedom, and they became champions of MLC last year. So, this Mumbai Indians team, yes, they are going through a bad patch now. They have lost a lot of games. They are staring down elimination, but you can never count them out. Any day, they can come back and they can produce a strong performance. That's driven beautifully through the covers by James Coles and into the boundary for 4. Continuing from where he left off in the previous match. Gets off the mark with a boundary to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Matthew Britsky, and Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 37 for 3 after 6 overs after the power play. So there's a bowling change now for Micapetown. Dane Pete has come into the playing 11 today, and he's into the attack. Karim Janat and Rashid Khan have been dropped, of course. Rashid Khan, in fact, both of them have gone for national duties, in all honesty, because Karim Janat is also an Afghanistan player. So Dane Pete and Karen Pollard are in the 11 today for Micapetown, and I'm sure that Karen Pollard's presence in the playing 11 would boost the confidence for Micapetown today. So Dane Pete now coming around the wicket to Jordan Herman. And that's tossed up again. Jordan Herman defends it, gets an inside edge towards mid-wicket. Dot ball to start the over. It's tossed up again. Herman hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. So 4 more deliveries left in this over. That shot is in the air. Oh, just clears the bowler. Just over Dane Pete there. Almost a cotton bowled opportunity. A very half-hearted shot there from James Coles. Nearly another wicket. He got a hand on it. Would have been a spectacular catch if he had hung on to that. But not to be. And another single for Coles. Need to be careful here. Last thing Sunrisers want is to lose another wicket at this situation. Short and wide, cut away again by Jordan Herman towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. It's short again, pulled away down the ground by Coles towards long on and picks up another single. One more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's flicked away again. A quicker ball flicked away down the ground by Jordan Herman towards long on and picks up another single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over, 5 singles in that over. And Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 42 for 3 after 7 overs. Yeah, 42 for 3 after 7 overs. So we are coming to the business end of this tournament. Just another 4 more group stage matches left after this SA20 tournament. Sunrisers Eastern Cape have already qualified. They'll be looking to seal their spot in the qualifier 1 probably, maybe seal their top 2 spot. Try and get another win if possible. And micapetown, it is a very, very important match today. Can't get bigger than this. They need to win this micapetown if they want to keep any hopes of qualifying for the playoffs. And now the new bowler into the attack. The face of Mumbai Indians. Wherever we see a Mumbai Indians franchise, we see this man playing for them. Kieron Pollard, a legend of the game. How often he has won matches for Mumbai Indians, whether it's IPL, whether it's MLC, whether it's ILT20, wherever it is, for Mumbai Indians, he is always there and he is always performing. Jordan Herman is on strike. Pollard coming over the wicket to Jordan Herman. And that's driven in the air. Lands just short of covers. Again a dot ball to start. Kieron Pollard coming into this team will really boost this team for sure. Morale has been down in this tournament for micapetown. So if anyone needs to boost the morale of the team, none other than Kieron Pollard. Drives it in the air, over covers, towards deep extra covers. And Jordan Herman will pick up another couple of runs. So Pollard now coming around the wicket, and that's cut away again down the ground towards long off and picks up another single. So James Coles is back on strike. Slow ball again. Coles defends it towards point and picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Pollard coming around the wicket to Jordan Herman. It's on the pads. Herman flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. The team's batting first. Scores above 170. The chasing teams haven't had much success. So that is what the Sunrisers Eastern Cape need to target. Try and get to 170. Last ball of the over. It's flicked away again by James Coles towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over. A good start from Kieran Pollard. And Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 48 for 3 after 8 overs. So currently going at 6 runs per over now. The Sunrisers Eastern Cape batters. James Coles needs to repeat what he did in the previous game. He scored a half century and was really playing some superb shots which helped the Sunrisers Eastern Cape get an above par score. Can he do it again today? So George Linde is back into the attack, into his second over. Coming around the wicket to James Coles. It's short and wide. Coles cuts it away towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. It's on the pads again and Jordan Herman flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. 50 comes up for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. 50 comes up in 8.2 overs at the loss of 3 wickets. Currently going at 6 runs per over. James Coles is back on strike. Can he find a few boundaries here? Once again he has the responsibility to take this innings forward. Ooh, that's on the stumps. Coles defends it on the back foot. And another dot ball from George Linde. The fourth ball of the over coming up. Moves across the stumps, flicks it away towards mid wicket and picks up another quick single. Just 3 runs from this over. James Coles is batting on 10 from 9 balls. Two more deliveries left in this over. Jordan Herman is back on strike. Quicker ball this time. Herman defends it down the ground and picks up another single to finish the over, is it? No, one more delivery left in this over. 4 runs from this over so far. So last ball of the over coming up from George Linde. Coles on strike. Defender of the front foot towards covers and another dot ball to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over and Sunrisers Eastern Cape are 52 for 3 after 9 overs, and it's also time to take a breather, time for the strategic timeout. So Dane Peach is back into the attack now. Come to the end of the strategic timeout. 3 singles have been taken. James Coles is back on strike. So Sunrisers Eastern Cape still going at under 6 runs and over, and that is not helping their cause at the moment. They need to up the ante, try for a few boundaries here. Average first inning score, as I have said, is 170, and the way Sunrisers Eastern Cape are batting at the moment, 170 looks so far away. 4th ball of the over coming up. That's a full delivery. Coles hits it down the ground to long on, continues to take the singles. James Coles has scored a run of ball 12. Jordan Herman has scored 11 runs from 15 balls. At the moment, micapetown is on top. This time it's driven again, straight to covers. Another dot ball from Dane Pete. The last ball of the over coming up. And it's a quicker delivery. And Jordan Herman punches it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over. And Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 57 for 3 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. So George Linde now back into the attack. And that's pulled away by Herman. It's in the air. Fielder there. Fielder there. Takes the catch. Another wicket goes down. It's getting from bad to worse here for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Even the mighty Sunrisers Eastern Cape are not able to get this innings moving forward. Jordan Herman has holed out at deep square leg. It was there to be a hit. It was a short ball. But unfortunately, even Jordan Herman has struggled today. He's faced 18 balls, scored only 12 runs at a strike rate of 66.67. Hasn't scored a boundary. So the pressure got to him. Went for the pull shot there. It was there to be pulled, but couldn't get enough timing on it. Simple catch at deep square leg. George Linde gets the breakthrough. Micapetown right on top of this game at the moment. Sunrisers Eastern Cape sliding, crumbling here. Jordan Herman is out for 12. And the SEC are now 57 for 4 after 10.1 overs. So Tristan Stubbs is the new batter to the crease for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. He's played a few good knocks in this tournament so far. It's pressure time now. Second ball of the over coming up from Linde. That's a full delivery and Stubbs drives it down the ground to long off and straight away gets off the mark with a single. So James Coles is back on strike. Comes down the wicket, goes straight down the ground. That's a clean shot from Coles. This is what he's so good at. We saw it the other night against Joburg Super Kings as well. The range of shots this man was playing. And he started off with a 6. His first 6 in this innings and a much needed one for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. This time goes on to the back foot and defends it towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball from George Linde. Two more deliveries left in this over. James Coles is on the march here. What an innings, what a player he's turning out to be. Valuable all-rounder for the team. Short and wide, cut away again by Coles towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. So last ball of the over coming up. Tristan Stubbs is on strike. And has flicked away by Stubbs towards deep mid wicket and will pick up another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Jordan Herman, and Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 66 for 4 after 11 overs. So Dane Pete is back into the attack. That's short and wide. Cut away again by Stubbs. Straight to point though. And another dot ball to start the over. 24 runs have been scored in boundaries so far. 41% dot balls. That is what they are showing here. Scoring breakdown. This time it's punched away again by Stubbs towards covers and picks up another single. James Coles is back on strike. He's been playing wonderfully well ever since the previous match. Can he be the man again today with the bat? Short delivery pulled away again by Coles. Down the ground to long on. Picks up another single. This time on the pads, Tristan Stubbs flicks it away towards deep square leg and picks up another single. Coles is back on strike. Last ball of the over coming up. Ooh, that's spun back in. Extra bounce as well for Dane Pete. Another dot ball to finish the over. Just 3 runs came from that over. And Sunrisers Eastern Cape still struggling. 69 for 4 after 12 overs. So 8 overs left in this innings. Corbin Bosch is back into the attack now for the micapetown. Tristan Stubbs will be on strike. Corbin Bosch over the wicket. Stubbs comes down the wicket, drives it in the air, straight to point. Another one goes. Corbin Bosch picks up another wicket. 5th wicket goes down for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. They're sliding into further trouble. Every time a partnership looks to build, they're losing wickets here. Half the side now back in the pavilion for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. And micapetown in a must-win game against Sunrisers Eastern Cape of all teams are so much ahead in the game already. Really good catch at point there. And Corbin Bosch with a very important wicket here. So Tristan Stubbs has gone for 4. Sunrisers Eastern Cape, more trouble. 69 for 5 after 12.1 overs. So Marco Janssen is the new batter to the crease for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Wickets going down at regular intervals. 5 down now. Second ball of the over. Oh, Janssen looking to cut it away offside, not able to make connection. Another dot ball from Corbin Bosch. Well, Micapetown needed a win with a bonus point, and looks like Sunrisers Eastern Cape want to gift that win with a bonus point the way they are batting here. James Coles is the last hope, you would think. And Marco Janssen can bat. Need a big partnership from here. Talking about that 170 mark, they are still a long way away from 170. And while batting like this, it's very tough to get to that 170 mark. That's back of the length again, punched away by Janssen towards deep extra covers and gets off the mark with a single. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. James Coles is back on strike. That's back of the length again. Coles guides it away towards deep point and picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Marco Janssen is back on strike. And Marco Janssen goes big. That's a huge hit. He has long levers, Marco Janssen. And he clears the boundary there in the slot from Corbin Bosch. Marco Janssen knows his teammate Corbin Bosch really well. They both play for the South African national team. And he just gently pulls it through the line. Over long on for 6. Much needed 6 for SEC. And it's beautifully played again. That might race away for 4. Yes, it does. 6 under 4 to finish the over. Expensive. A good over has become expensive. 12 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Tristan Stubbs. And Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 81 for 5 after 13 overs. George Linde back into the attack, and James Coles defends it towards point and picks up another single to start the over. The second ball of the over coming up. On the pads, has he got a little tickle on that one? It's gone past the keeper, and that races away for 4. Will it be 4 wides, or has Janssen got bat on that? Need to have a look at the umpire's signal. I think it's given us runs, so a boundary here, second boundary for Janssen. This time it's on the stumps. Janssen defends it to covers. Another dot ball from Linde. They need to keep finding the boundaries. Marco Janssen hitting some crucial boundaries here. Another quicker delivery, holds on the surface, and Janssen punches it down the ground to mid-on. Another dot ball. Two more deliveries left in this over. Comes down the wicket, goes straight down the ground. Marco Janssen, that's a huge hit. Massive into the crowd. He's really looking dangerous now as Marco Janssen moves to 21 from just 8 balls. His second 6 in his innings. 11 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over coming up. Last ball of the over. Quicker delivery again, that's punched away by Janssen towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to finish the over. 12 runs came from that over, and Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 93 for 5 after 14 overs. Now Kagiso Rabada is back into the attack now for the Mumbai Indians, Micapetown. 6 overs left in this innings. Marco Janssen is striking them really well. We saw this even in the ODI series, Test series against India. We saw this from Janssen. He has these long levers, can clear the boundaries. Rabada now coming over the wicket to Janssen. 2 South African fast bowlers going head to head. And that's on a good length. Janssen defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to start the over. This time he clears his front leg, smashes it through the covers for 4. Marco Janssen is on a mission here. Picks up his 3rd boundary. Absolutely smashed that one. Moves to 26 now from just 11 balls at a strike rate of 236.36 if you don't mind. He goes again down the ground, but long on is there. Long on is there. Puts it down. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And would you believe it? It's Kieran Pollard who has put it down. One of the best fielders in world cricket. Kieran Pollard, you never see him put down these kind of catches. A straightforward catch has gone to ground. How costly is this going to be? Dived forward, but couldn't hold on to it there, Kieran Pollard. Really good effort from him. But normally, if there is anyone who can take those kind of catches, it will be Kieran Pollard. That's flicked away again by James Coles this time. Towards deep mid-wicket. Two fielders come around. That's good fielding. And Coles picks up another couple of runs. 100 comes up for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. 100 comes up in 14.4 overs at the loss of 5 wickets. This partnership now 31 from just 15 balls. Can they get to that magical 170 which we are talking about? Mumbai India, Cape Town have been vulnerable in the death overs in this particular season of the SA20, particularly in their bowling. They have bleeded many runs. Gives himself room there. Coles looking to cut it away. Gets a little bit of an inside edge. Picks up another single. So last ball of the over coming up. Jansen is going to swing big for sure. Oh, he goes over extra cover. That is an absolute beauty from Jansen. All the way for 6. Massive shot to finish the over. 14 runs came from that over, and suddenly Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 107 for 5 after 15 overs. So 5 overs left in this innings. Marco Jansen, what an innings this is turning out to be. Strike rate of 253.85. 33 from just 13 balls for Marco Jansen. Many people thought that James Coles would be the important batter for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. He's still important, of course, but Jansen is smacking it so wonderfully well. And suddenly, 170 is still possible. Another couple of big overs. Never know. Kieran Pollard is back into the attack now for Cape Town. So James Coles is on strike. Here's Kieran Pollard. Oh, that's pulled away. It's straight up in the air. And it lands safely. Kieran Pollard running backwards. Can't get there. And James Coles picks up another single to start the over. James Coles is batting on 26 from 23 balls. He has stayed there at the crease today. But it's Jansen who is doing the big hitting. Such clean striking from Marco Jansen. Yes, we saw it in the Test series as well in India. We saw it in the ODI series also in India. The way he was hitting the balls, the range of shots which he has. He's doing it again here. This time it's on the pads. Jansen flicks it away towards square leg and picks up another single. So 4 more deliveries left in this over. Third ball of the over coming up. And that's a full delivery again. James Coles drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Kieran Pollard. Three more deliveries left in this over. This time it's punched down the ground by Coles towards long on and picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Marco Jansen needs to find the boundary here. It's another slow ball and Jansen defends it again back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Kieran Pollard. So last ball of the over coming up. Comes down the wicket, hits it down the ground. Jansen towards long on, one bounce to long on, and picks up another single to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over. Excellent over from Kieran Pollard. And Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 111 for 5 after 16 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout. Trent Bolt back into the attack, and Janssen hits it down the ground to long on for a single. James Coles is back on strike. It's a good Yorker again. It's hit back down the ground to long on, and Coles picks up another single as well. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Janssen is on strike. Oh, full and wide again. Janssen going for the drive, missing it. Another dot ball from Trent Bolt. Outstanding start to this over. There's 2 runs from the first 3 balls of this over. Last ball of the over. That's full again, and Janssen hits it down the ground to long on. Oh, in fact, still 3 more deliveries left in this over. There's still 2 more deliveries left in this over. Janssen picks up another single. Singles, I don't think MI will mind. MI won't mind giving away singles as long as the ball is not going to the boundary. I think MI Cape Town will be very, very happy. James Coles is now back on. James Coles is now back on strike. There's a mosquito coming in my vision. Oh, he's bowled him. That is an absolute beauty of a Yorker there from Trent Bolt. And it castles James Coles. 6th wicket goes down for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. And what an over this is from Trent Bolt. Just 3 runs from this over. He's also dismissed the set batter of James Coles. A big wicket actually. Because he can take the game away from the opposition single-handedly. Like what he did against Joburg Super Kings. A cross seam Yorker there from Trent Bolt right up in the block hole. Coles could not do anything about it. And the 6th wicket goes down for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Trent Bolt at his best today. James Coles has gone out for 28. And Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 114 for 6 after 16.5 overs. So Lewis Gregory is the new batter to the crease. He is also a capable hitter of the ball. Last ball of the over. It's on the pads. Gregory flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of James Coles. And Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 115 for 6 after 17 overs. So 3 overs left in this innings. If SEC wins today's match, they will confirm their spot in the qualifier 1. If MI Cape Town win today, but they don't win it with the bonus point, then Pretoria Capitals will officially qualify for the playoffs. So these are the scenarios. Corbin Bosch back into the attack now. And Lewis Gregory comes down the wicket, drives it towards covers and picks up another single to start the over. Obviously, if MI Cape Town loses today, they'll be out of the tournament. That's a known fact. But if MI Cape Town need to win both their remaining matches with the bonus point. That will be their only opportunity. And the way they are going now, the way they are having Sunrisers Eastern Cape 6 down, they need to try and restrict Sunrisers Eastern Cape to as low a total as possible and then try and chase it down in 16 overs to get the bonus point. Easier said than done though. So Corbin Bosch now coming around the wicket, and Janssen comes down the wicket looking to flick it away. It's given as a wide down the leg side. So Corbin Bosch has to reload that one again. Goes for a scoop, unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Corbin Bosch. And this time it's another full delivery, and Marco Janssen hits it back to the bowler. His dot balls are not helping Sunrisers Eastern Cape at the moment. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. 4th ball of the over coming up. And he goes big, Janssen. He's got this one. He's got this one out of the ground. Needed this much earlier in this over. He's been trying all this while, and finally Janssen gets one on the middle of the bat, clears the boundary, moves to 42 now from just 22 balls with his 4th 6 in this innings. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Janssen having a discussion with Lewis Gregory. That's a full toss. It's flicked away in the air, down to deep mid wicket and taken at deep mid wicket. Janssen has hauled out. Huge wicket for MI Cape Town because Marco Janssen was looking to provide a strong finish for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Has just chipped a full toss straight into the hands of deep mid wicket. 7th wicket goes down for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Corbin Bosch picks up his 3rd wicket of the day, and the Sunrisers slide further. But it has to be said, a magnificent knock from Marco Janssen, because Sunrisers Eastern Cape were in a much worse position. When this man came out, he smoked 42 from just 23 balls, but has to make his way back to the pavilion now. So Marco Janssen is gone after scoring 42 from 23 balls, and Sunrisers Eastern Cape are 123 for 7 after 17.5 overs. Senioran Muthuswamy is the new batter to the crease for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. One more delivery left in this over from Corbin Bosch. Last ball of the over coming up. Bosch around the wicket. And Senioran Muthuswamy cuts it away towards deep point. Gets off the mark with a single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Marco Jansen. And Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 124 for 7 after 18 overs. So 2 overs left in this innings. Can Sunrisers Eastern Cape push towards 140-150? Both these batters can bat. They have the ability. Sen Muthuswamy and Lewis Gregory have the ability to bat. Have the ability to take it home from here. But can they take it home? That's the big question. So Trent Boult is bowling the penultimate over for micapetown. Lewis Gregory is on strike. Sen Muthuswamy is on strike. That's a full delivery. Muthuswamy hits it down the ground to long on. Picks up another single to start the over. So 5 more deliveries left in this over. Surely Lewis Gregory will look for the big shot. He's a finisher actually. For Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Can play some big shots and need to at least get to 140-150 to give their bowlers something to defend. Because micapetown are looking to win with a bonus point. So need to try and increase the score as much as possible. Goes offside in the air towards deep extra covers. And Lewis Gregory will push for another couple of runs. That's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs for Lewis Gregory. Three runs from the first 2 balls of this over. Lewis Gregory is back on strike. Trent Boult has bowled an outstanding spell so far. Can he finish it well? Third ball of the over. Good Yorker again. Gregory drives it down the ground to long off. And picks up another single. No one should doubt South African conditions as well. That also plays a part. Goes for reverse sweep, is bowled him. Another wicket goes. Trent Boult again. Absolutely fantastic. Right in the block hole. Muthuswamy going for the reverse sweep. Not a great option against Trent Boult. And he has his leg stump knocked back. 8th wicket goes down for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Sen Muthuswamy is walking back. Trent Boult gets his 3rd wicket. He's had a fantastic day today. Has been off colour throughout this tournament so far. But when it matters the most in a must-win game, Trent Boult is delivering under pressure for micapetown. Whatever it is, they say form is temporary, class is permanent. And Trent Boult, his class is always permanent. Senioran Muthuswamy is gone after scoring 2 runs from 3 balls. And Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 128 for 8 after 18.4 overs. So Adam Milne is the new batter to the crease, and that's a full toss. He's driven it down the ground, past mid-off for 4. What a shot that is from Adam Milne. First ball coming out, gets a juicy full toss and drives it down the ground, gets off the mark with a boundary. Much needed boundary for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Last ball of the over. Last ball of the over is short and wide. Cut away again by Adam Milne towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Sen Muthuswamy. A superb spell from Trent Boult comes to an end, finishes with 3 for 28 in his 4 overs. And Sunrisers Eastern Cape are now 133 for 8 after 19 overs. So Corbin Bosch is going to be bowling the last over. Adam Milne can swing his bat. He can play big shots, but Corbin Bosch has been really good actually. He has also picked up 3 for today. If you can get that score above 140 or 150, it will be tough for Micapetown to chase it down even in 16 overs to get the bonus point. So Corbin Bosch now with the last over the wicket to Adam Milne. Oh, Milne swings and misses. Dot ball to start the over. Pressure, pressure, pressure. 5 more deliveries now left in this innings. At least you need to give the strike to Lewis Gregory. He's a much better finisher than Adam Milne, but he himself is looking for the shots. Second ball of the over coming up. Adam Milne on strike. That's flicked away down the ground to long on. And Adam Milne will pick up another single. Lewis Gregory is back on strike. So it's a good thing that Lewis Gregory is on strike. A big hitter of the ball. 4 more deliveries left in this innings. He'll look for the big shot for sure, Lewis Gregory. Third ball of the over coming up. Coming around the wicket. Oh, outstanding Yorker. Gregory digs it out towards point and picks up another single. Excellently bowled in the block hole there from Corbin Bosch. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Coming around the wicket again. Milne goes high. It's only gone high. It hasn't gone anywhere. Fielder will come underneath it and takes the catch at long on. And there's another wicket. Corbin Bosch with 4 wickets today. What a spell this has been from Corbin Bosch. And unfortunately, Adam Milne has to make the long walk back to the pavilion. 9th wicket goes down for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. He had no other choice. 3 more deliveries left in the innings. You have to go for the big shots. But all he managed to do was just sky it in the air. It was a full toss there to be hit. But he got the height, didn't get the distance. Simple catch at long on. And Micapetown, they continue to do well. Corbin Bosch with 4 wickets. Adam Milne is gone for 6 and Sunrisers Eastern Cape 135 for 9 after 19.4 overs. So Hendrik Nokia, the new batter, to the crease. Fifth ball of the over. Nokia goes down the ground to long on. They're going to push for two for sure. And they'll get it. That's good running between the wickets. Nokia picks up a couple of runs. Gets off the mark with a couple of runs. And now one more delivery left in this innings. A boundary will take SCC past 140. So that even if SCC lose, at least they can put pressure on Micapetown to win with a bonus point to chase 140 plus in 16 overs. It's not going to be easy. Last ball of the over. Last ball of the innings. And he hits it down the ground. Nokia is going to push for two here. No matter what, they're pushing for two and they'll get there. Have they got there? We're going to go upstairs to check with the third umpire. Go check the run out. The umpire has referred it upstairs. The last ball of the innings, looking to scamper through for two. So if they have got the 2 runs, I think the target for Micapetown will exactly be 140 to win this game. Yeah, he has made it back. He's dragged his bat over the crease. So they have completed a couple of runs. The 6 runs came from the last over, including the wicket of Adam Milne. And Corbin Bosch finishes his spell 4 for 34 in his 4 overs. Not out is a decision. Sunrisers Eastern Cape have finished their 20 overs on 139 for 9 at the end of their 20 overs. So the Micapetown, when they come out to bat, will need exactly 140 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs. But if they need to win it with the bonus point, they need to chase it down within 16 overs, which is going to be an even harder task because Sunrisers Eastern Cape have a very good bowling attack. We saw in the previous match how they restricted the Joburg Super Kings, so they are no muck with the ball either. But still 140 I think is a decent total given that the conditions are a little tricky to bat on. But it has to be said, Sunrisers Eastern Cape, they were struggling ever since the start of this innings. But the valuable contribution came from the bat of Marco Janssen when he scored 42 from just 23 balls with 3 boundaries and 4 sixers at a strike rate of 182.61. And James Coles also played really well, 28 from 27 balls with 1 boundary and 1 6 at a strike rate of 103.7. And the pick of the bowlers though for Micapetown, Corbin Bosch with 4 wickets, 4 for 34 in his 4 overs. And Trent Bolt with 3 for 28 in his 4 overs as well. Those 2 bowlers bowled really well to ensure that Micapetown restricted Sunrisers Eastern Cape to 139 for 9 at the end of their 20 overs. So Micapetown have a job on their hands, 140 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs to keep their hopes alive of qualifying for the playoffs. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So hi guys, welcome back to the run chase. MI Cape Town chasing 140 runs to win this game. A little bit of nipper there. Appeal for LBW, half appeal. And another dot ball from Janssen. First ball boundary actually from Rasivander Dusan. Beautifully played. Getting off the mark with the boundary and then a dot ball. Remember, MI Cape Town need to win with a bonus point to keep their hopes alive of qualifying for the playoffs. Sunrisers Eastern Cape have already qualified, so a loss also won't do them any harm. That won't do them much harm. The third ball of the over coming up. Ooh, and that's another outswinger from Janssen. Beats the outside edge of Rasivander Dusan. And another dot ball here. Three more deliveries left in this over. That's on the pads. Rasivander Dusan again flicks it away towards mid wicket. And another dot ball. Two more deliveries left in this over. Oh, another beauty there. Fantastic. The left armer's ankle from Janssen. Extra bounce. Beats the outside edge of Rasivander Dusan. And this is exactly what I was talking about. The conditions may not be that easy to bat on, and Sunrisers Eastern Cape have a really good bowling attack. So the target may not look as easy as it looks. May not be as easy as it looks. That is what I was saying. And Janssen has started really well here. It will be a challenge. Sunrisers Eastern Cape, their bowling has been very, very strong. In fact, to be honest, they have qualified for the playoffs mainly because of their bowling. Yes, see, another carbon copy delivery. Beats the outside edge of Rasivander Dusan and another dot ball to finish the over. So just 4 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are now 4 without loss after 1 over. So Adam Milne is the new bowler into the attack now for Sunrisers Eastern Cape.
With a stick.
Starts with a dot ball here. Adam Milne towards Ryan Rickleton. Dot ball to start the over. So good start here from the new ball bowlers of the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. MI Cape Town must win to keep their hopes alive of qualifying for the playoffs. And they also must win with a bonus point, which means they have to chase it within 16 overs. Then actually, if you are looking at 16 overs, then 136 needed from 89 balls. But I don't know whether they are thinking on those lines. That's driven again straight to covers. Another dot ball from Adam Milne. So can Pretoria Capitals qualify for the playoffs today? All Pretoria Capitals want is, they're hoping and praying that MI Cape Town don't get the bonus point today. They don't care even if MI Cape Town wins this game. If MI Cape Town don't get the bonus point, Pretoria Capitals will confirm their spot in the playoffs, even if they, irrespective of their last 2 games, irrespective of their result of their last match. That's cut away again by Rickleton towards point. and gets off the mark with the single. Oh, goes through. What happened there? But still only a single for Rickleton. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Rassie van der Dusen is back on strike. This time again back of the length, and Rassie van der Dusen defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Adam Milne. The way MI Cape Town has started this run chase, it doesn't look as though they are going for the bonus point. And if that is the case, then we might get a third player. We might get a third team that qualifies for the playoffs today itself, and that will be Pretoria Capitals. So the fourth place fight will be between Joburg Super Kings, Durban Super Giants, and MI Cape Town. That will be the scenario. It's on the pads. Rassie van der Dusen flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Because it's a totally different scenario. If you look at a bonus point now, you're looking at 134 runs needed from the last 85 balls. It's still gettable, but I mean, these conditions are not the easiest of conditions to bat on, and Sunrisers Eastern Cape have some quality bowlers. Only 1% chance of rain today, which means it's close to none. Last ball of the over. Rickleton drives it straight to point. Another dot ball to finish the over. So just 2 runs came from that over from Adam Milne. And MI Cape Town are 6 without loss after 2 overs. So that is what they are saying. They need to chase 140 within 16 overs if they want the bonus point. So I don't know whether MI Cape Town are thinking about the bonus point now, because it's a slow start. 14 overs they need to get 134. If you look in that aspect, it looks pressure. Because it's a completely different equation. You look at 134 needed in 18 overs, it's a much gettable equation. Take 4 overs out of that, it looks much more difficult. MI Cape Town currently at the last position behind Durban Super Giants in the points table. Still have 2 matches left, including this match. They need to win both of them if they want to have any chance of qualifying for the playoffs. So far, it's the Sunrisers Eastern Cape and Paul Royals. Both of them have qualified for the playoffs officially. Paul Royals have topped the table as well. Such an amazing comeback after getting bowled out for 49 in their first game. They are through to the playoffs now. Marco Jansen into his second over. And Rassie van der Dusen gives himself room. Drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to start the over. It doesn't look like the easiest of conditions to go slam bang. So I think MI Cape Town getting the bonus point today is looking highly unlikely. I mean, the teams, I don't think they play to get the bonus point. I mean, you need to get the bonus point, but I don't think their first priority will be to get the win on the board, because you don't want to go slam bang, lose wickets, and then put yourself in a situation where you lose the match itself. Winning the match is more important than getting the bonus point. I mean, you go for the win. Incidentally, if you get the bonus point, then teams accept it. But if you play for the bonus point, for example, 133 needed from 14 overs, you look at that equation and you play for that equation, there is a chance that you might not even chase it down in 20 overs. That has been the case so many times. So, I mean, I think MI Cape Town will first focus on getting these 133 runs in the allocated 20 overs. And in the process, if they are getting the bonus point, I think they will take it. That is how it will always be. The third ball of the over coming up. Rassie van der Dusen is back on strike. Rand Rickleton is back on strike. It's flicked away down the ground to mid-on and picks up another quick single. because it's not easy to go after someone like Marco Janssen. He's so good with his lines and lengths. The 3 more deliveries left in this over. Rassie van der Dusen is back on strike. And he goes big, Van der Dusen. It's high in the air. Clears. Oh, good effort by the fielder there. I thought it had cleared mid-off. Excellent effort, but not able to hold on to it. And Rassie van der Dusen picks up another couple of runs. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Goes down the ground again, mid-off, straight to him. First wicket for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Rassie van der Dusen has holed out at mid-off. Marco Janssen gets the breakthrough. 1 down now, Mumbai Indians, and this is what I was talking about. If you look at getting the bonus point now, there is a chance that you might lose the game. I mean, it's such a difficult thing, isn't it? It's very tough. Psychological aspect gets tested in these kind of run chases. You have a target of 140. You tell that chasing team you have to chase it in 20 overs. Okay. You want to get the bonus point, you have to chase it in 16 overs. So then the chasing teams gets caught in 2 minds. Do we chase it in 20 overs? Do we chase it in 16 overs? Okay, we'll look to chase it in 16 overs and then put yourself into trouble. That is exactly what happens. The chasing teams gets caught in 2 minds, and in the end they succumb to the pressure. Rassie van der Dusen is gone after scoring 8 runs from 12 balls, and Micapetown are now 10 for 1 after 2.5 overs. So Reza Hendricks is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 3. Have lost their first wicket here in Micapetown. Rassie van der Dusen, a very scratchy innings of 8 runs from 12 balls, has come to an end. Micapetown need to ensure that, yes, they do want the bonus point, but winning the game is the most priority. So in the attempt to get the bonus point, they shouldn't be losing the match, because otherwise their tournament will get over. If they win, at least they can keep some hopes alive of qualifying for the playoffs. Last ball of the over coming up. Marco Janssen around the wicket to Reza Hendricks. And again back of the length. So Hendricks lets it go. Another dot ball to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Rassie van der Dusen. And Micapetown are now 10 for 1 after 3 overs. So Adam Milne is back into the attack, and straight away Rickleton punches it towards point. Another dot ball to start the over. The second ball of the over coming up. And that's driven again by Rickleton through the offside for 4. Gets the first boundary of the innings. Little bit of width on offer there. Ryan Rickleton beautifully cut away. Much needed boundary for Micapetown. Releases some pressure. It swung away leg side, finds the gap towards deep mid wicket this time, and another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries from Ryan Rickleton. Beautifully swung away leg side. Ooh, that beats the outside edge. Extra bounce there for Adam Milne. And a good comeback after conceding 2 boundaries. Two more deliveries left in this over. I don't know whether Adam Milne is the most vulnerable bowler in the Sunrisers Eastern Cape bowling unit. The Sunrisers Eastern Cape also looking to win this match and confirm their spot in the qualifier 1 of this tournament. Seal a place in the top 2. But MI Cape Town, though, their tournament is hanging by a thread. Oh, again extra bounce. Looking to cut it away there. Not able to make connection. Another dot ball from Adam Milne. Because if MI Cape Town gets eliminated from the tournament, then you will have more chances to get a new champion in this tournament. Because only Sunrisers Eastern Cape and MI Cape Town have won this competition before. Only 3 seasons have happened. Sunrisers Eastern Cape have won it twice. And MI Cape Town are the defending champions, of course. They won it last year. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's driven away by Ryan Rickleton towards deep extra covers. And picks up another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over, and MI Cape Town are now 19 for 1 after 4 overs. So Marco Jansen is back in, continuing into his 3rd over. Ryan Rickleton is on strike. That's it in the air, mid-on, another catch, another wicket. Marco Jansen again with his 2nd wicket of the day. What a day he's having. Rickleton got it high on the bat and a simple catch at mid-on. And both openers have been dismissed now for MI Cape Town. Marco Jansen, he does this time and again, doesn't he? One of the best new ball bowlers you'll ever see in modern day cricket. Whether be it any format, whether it's T20, One Day International or Test match, whatever format it is, Marco Jansen always delivers. Simple catch at mid-on. I think Sen Muthuswamy was the fielder taking the catch. And it's the end of Rickleton for 11. And MI Cape Town in early trouble here, 19 for 2 after 4.1 overs. So Nicholas Pooran is the new batter to the crease for MI Cape Town. They've lost 2 wickets in the power play, none other than Jansen taking the wickets. As said earlier, this pitch is not looking that easy to bat on. And MI Cape Town, I think, should forget winning with the bonus point. At least they should look to win this game to keep their hopes alive in the tournament. Second ball of the over coming up. That's a full toss, driven down the ground. Oh, it beats mid-on. Beats mid-on, and that'll be 4. Nicholas Puran gets off the mark with a boundary. Beautifully driven down the ground. So third ball of the over coming up. Ooh, that's back of the length, and Puran lets it go. Another dot ball from Marco Janssen. Three more deliveries left in this over. Short and wide, cut away again by Puran. That races away for 4. Second boundary in this over. Little bit of width on offer there from Janssen. And this man is a dangerous batter. You need to watch out for him when he gets going. Two boundaries in this over from Puran. This time it's a full delivery and Puran drives it down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball from Janssen. So last ball of the over coming up. Ooh, that's on a good length again, and Puran defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Ryan Trickleton. And MI Cape Town are now 27 for 2 after 5 overs. So 15 overs left, 113 runs needed for MI Cape Town, and they need to get it in 11 overs to get the bonus point, which is looking very, very tough. Hendrik Nokia, there is a new bowler into the attack now for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Riza Hendricks will be on strike. It won't be easy facing Nokia either in these conditions. Short and wide, that's cut away hard. 4 more. Riza Hendricks heading off the mark with a superb cut shot there. Once again, width on offer from Nokia. Punished by Riza Hendricks to the fence. This time back of the length again, and Riza Hendricks defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Hendrik Nokia. This time it's driven again through the covers again, and that'll run away for 4 as well. Beautiful timing from Riza Hendricks. Just a gentle push. Found the gap beautifully. Second boundary in this over. Riza Hendricks has started well. They need to go at almost 10 runs per over if they want to get the bonus point today. MI Cape Town. Again, back of the length, pulled down the ground to mid-on. Another dot ball from Nokia. 105 needed from 86 balls, but if they need to get the bonus point, they need to get it in 62 balls. That is the equation for the bonus point. Pretoria Capitals are also watching this match closely. We might just get a third team who qualifies for the playoffs officially today. This time back of the length again, and Risa Hendricks guides it towards third man, picks up another single. Required run rate now is 7.34, but for the bonus point it's above 10 for sure. Puran is back on strike. Nicholas Puran knows only to play one way, highway. He has also hit 2 boundaries, batting on 8 from 5 balls. It's a good start from the Sunrisers Eastern Cape bowlers. Only 139 on the board for them. And they have started well with their new ball bowlers. Last ball of the over coming up. Nokia around the wicket to Puran. And it's again on a good length. Puran defends it towards covers. And another dot ball to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over. And the power play has been completed. MI Cape Town are 36 for 2 after 6 overs after the power play. So Lewis Gregory is the new bowler into the attack. It looks like the bonus point is far away for MI Cape Town now. Risa Hendricks is on strike. And that's flicked away by Hendricks straight to mid-wicket. Another dot ball to start the over. If MI Cape Town are to get the bonus point, they need to score 104 runs in 59 balls to get the bonus point. Otherwise, they'll only get the win. They won't get the bonus point. Second ball of the over coming up. Shot again, pulled away by Hendricks towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single. So I think the Pretoria Capitals are going to qualify for the playoffs today. They'll become the third team to qualify. So it will be between Joburg Super Kings, MI Cape Town and Durban Super Giants to decide that final playoff spot. Joburg Super Kings started the tournament very brightly with 3 wins in a row, but have tapered off ever since. They had 2 washouts and then 3 defeats in a row. So they are also struggling a little bit towards the back end of this inning, back end of the tournament. So Nicholas Puran is back on strike. He'll surely go for the big shot. Third ball of the over. That's driven again by Puran towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. It is tough to chase down the target in 16 overs by batting this way. I'm afraid required run rate above 10 to get the bonus point. But I think 3 deserved teams will be in the playoffs. Sunrisers Eastern Cape have already qualified. Paul Royals have already qualified. Pretoria Capitals are just about close to qualifying. Joburg Super Kings need to buck it up. They need to pull up their socks because they are the one team that has been struggling. That's punched away again by Lisa Hendricks towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Look, goes for the pull there. It's too high, given as a wide by the umpire. So Lewis Gregory has to reload that one again. This time back of the length, Puran hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Well, Micapetown are capable of getting the bonus point. If anyone remembers IPL 2014, Mumbai Indians versus Rajasthan Royals at the Wankhede Stadium, where Mumbai Indians chased down 190 runs in just 14.3 overs to qualify for the playoffs. So Mumbai Indians are capable of pulling off those kind of stunts out of nowhere. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's flicked away again down the ground by Hendricks towards long on and picks up another single to finish the over. So 6 runs came from that over. Good over from Lewis Gregory. And Micapetown are now 42 for 2 after 7 overs. So Hendrik Nokia is continuing into his second over. Risa Hendricks is on strike. It's full again. Hendricks edges it towards third man and picks up another single to start the over. Talking about that IPL 2014 match, only the difference is that was IPL, this is SA20. That is the big difference. In IPL, you will have Indian pitches, Indian conditions. Mostly there will be mostly the wickets will assist batting. It will be batting friendly pitches, batting friendly conditions, but those conditions won't be the same when it comes to SA20. SA20, the conditions will favor the bowlers as well. You need to adapt to the conditions when you go to South Africa. Around the wicket now, Nokia, and Puran picks it up. That's all the way. That's a much needed 6. Just a gentle pickup shot there from Nicholas Puran, a typical Nicholas Puran shot. And picks up his first 6 in this innings. They need plenty more of this if they want to go for the bonus point. This time Puran swings it away again leg side towards deep square leg and picks up another single. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Hendricks is back on strike. That's on a good length again and flicked away straight to mid wicket. 50 comes up though for Micapetown. 50 comes up in 7.3 overs. 90 needed from 74 balls is much more gettable than 90 needed from 9 overs for the bonus point. But when MI Cape Town have batters like Nicholas Pooran and Karen Pollard to follow, the hope to get the bonus point is still alive. That's pulled away again by Hendricks straight to mid-wicket. Another dot ball here. But we have seen how these kind of equations can become tougher and tougher, particularly with particularly with Sunrisers Eastern Cape involved. Their bowling has been absolutely fantastic in this tournament. Yes, they might have lost a few games, but that doesn't take away the fact that they have bowled really well in this tournament. I mean, every team loses games, isn't it? I mean, no one can win everything that they play. That's a slow ball defended again towards point, and Hendricks picks up another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over, and MI Cape Town are 51 for 2 after 8 overs, and it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout. 12 overs left, 89 needed, but MI Cape Town need the bonus point very badly. If they need to get the bonus point, they need to chase these runs down in the next 8 overs. Otherwise, Pretoria Capitals will be through to the playoffs, and Joburg Super Kings, we just calculated, Joburg Super Kings needs only one more win for them to seal their playoff spot. So it will be very, very tough for MI Cape Town. Even if they win this game, if they don't get the bonus point, their playoff hopes 99% will be gone. So it's very important for MI Cape Town to push for the bonus point as well, because Joburg Super Kings still have 2 matches left. They only need one more win to qualify for the playoffs, because Joburg Super Kings are currently on 17 points, 3 wins and 2 washouts. And even in those wins, they got some bonus points as well. The Sen Muthuswamy now coming around the wicket. Teresa Hendricks. That's short and wide, cut away by Teresa Hendricks towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up. Puran goes big, high in the air. I don't think he's got enough on it though. It's high and it's taken at deep mid wicket. That is a huge wicket for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Nicholas Puran has holed out at deep mid wicket. Senior and Muthuswamy gets the breakthrough. And the third wicket goes down for micapetown. He launched it big, didn't he? Nicholas Puran only caught the height, didn't get the distance. And could this be the wicket which Sunrisers Eastern Cape needs to build more pressure on micapetown? Nicely bowled there by Senior and Muthuswamy, slower through the air. And unfortunately Puran not able to get the distance. This is what Senior and Muthuswamy is very good at. Not the easiest of bowlers to attack. Nicholas Puran is out for 17. micapetown are 52 for 3 after 8.2 overs. .88 needed from 70 balls, 88 needed from 46 balls for the bonus point. George Linde is the new batter to the crease. Surprised actually that they have sent George Linde ahead of someone like a Karen Pollard. And that's punched away leg side towards mid wicket. Another dot ball from Sen Muthuswamy. He's a wily customer, is Sen Muthuswamy. Looks easy to hit, but it's not as easy as it looks. That's flicked away by George Linde towards deep mid wicket and gets off the mark with a single. So for the moment, the chances of micapetown getting the bonus point is looking very, very bleak, in all honesty. And if micapetown don't get the bonus point, that's pulled away in the air, just clears mid wicket and towards deep mid wicket, and Hendricks picks up another single. If micapetown don't get the bonus point, I think their playoff hopes are 98% done, I think. Even if they win their last game with the bonus point, they will only end up with 19 points, so it won't be enough. So that is why getting the bonus point is important. Otherwise, I think Joburg Super Kings and Pretoria Capitals are in a much better position to seal the last two playoff spots. That's flicked away leg side again by Linde towards deep mid wicket. And they'll push for two here. Good running between the wickets from George Linde. Another couple of runs to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over, including the biggest wicket of Nicholas Puran. And micapetown are 56 for 3 after 9 overs. It's a good thing, isn't it, that they have something called a bonus point system in this tournament. It forces teams to go for the bonus point sometimes to keep their playoff hopes alive. I mean, 11 overs left, 84 needed, but they have to get it in 7 overs for the bonus point. Lewis Gregory is back into the attack now for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Sunrisers Eastern Cape have lost only 2 matches so far. Both those losses came at St. George's Park. One loss was against Paul Royals and another loss was against Durban Super Giants. But even in those losses, they pushed those teams till the last over. It's that kind of a bowling unit. Slow ball, and that's flicked away by Hendricks towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. What a team this Sunrisers Eastern Cape is. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, we had a team called Chennai Super Kings in the IPL who was qualifying for the playoffs every single season, going to the finals, winning trophies. And now we are able to see shades of CSK in this Sunrisers Eastern Cape team. 4 seasons, 4 playoffs, 3 finals and 2 trophies. They are doing what CSK did in the IPL. Till 2019, CSK always qualified for the playoffs. And Sunrisers Eastern Cape are doing the same thing now in this SA20 tournament. So Reza Hendricks on strike, George Linde on strike. And that's flicked away again, down the ground to long on. And Linde picks up another single. 2 singles to start this over. Pressure building here. Oh, goes for the cut shot there. Hendricks not able to make connection. Another dot ball from Lewis Gregory. Leave alone getting the bonus point. Even a win is looking tough here for Micapetown in all honesty. Because suddenly now things have slowed down for Micapetown. Shot again, pulled again by Hendricks towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So Pretoria Capitals, they will be happy. They are going to qualify for the playoffs for sure. Because I don't think Micapetown are going for the bonus point here. That's slipping away from them. Bonus point is slipping away from them. George Linde back on strike. Because this equation itself is looking stiff now. And where do you go even attempt for the bonus point? Goes for the cut shot again. Not able to make connection. Another dot ball from Gregory. Because just imagine, if you need the bonus point, Micapetown need to get 81 runs in 6 overs. Even though it is still possible. I mean, as an if you are in the Micapetown dressing room, what will your first priority be? Will your first priority be to chase the 81 runs in 10 overs, or will it be to chase it in 6 overs? As we see another dot ball to finish the over. Just 3 runs came from that over. Outstanding over from Lewis Gregory. And Micapetown are now 59 for 3 after 10 overs. This is not only spoiling the chances for Micapetown, it is spoiling the chances for Durban Super Giants as well. But Durban Super Giants have got themselves to blame actually. They have always let go. They haven't performed well in clutch situations. Senior and Muthuswamy continuing into the attack. Hendricks looking to flick it away, gets it on the pads. Again a dot ball to start the over. This is not helping at all for Micapetown. Their chances of getting the bonus point is slipping away for sure. At least they have to win this game to keep some hopes alive of at least qualifying for the playoffs. That's a full delivery. And Reza Hendricks hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. If Micapetown wins this match, their best case scenario will be for Joburg Super Kings to lose both their remaining games and then Micapetown to win their last match with a bonus point and qualify for the playoffs. That will be the best scenario, I guess. But that is too much to ask for. But if Micapetown loses this game, then they are out of the tournament. Their tournament is done. So Linde picks up another single here. At the moment, chasing down this target in itself is looking a challenge. Leave alone focusing on the bonus point. Hendricks goes for a sweep, gets it past the keeper, gets it past short fine leg. They're going to push for 2, I think. And they'll get it. That's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs for Reza Hendricks. But you have to give credit to that innings from Marco Jansen actually. The way Marco Jansen came out to bat, he scored 42 from 23 balls. How valuable was that knock? Every run is so important. Looking to flick it away there, it gets gone off the edge of the bat towards point. Another dot ball from Muthuswamy. Outstanding bowling here from Sen Muthuswamy. Just 4 runs from this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. Quicker ball, pulled away again by Hendricks towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. Just 5 runs came from that over from Sen Muthuswamy, and MI Cape Town are now 64 for 3 after 11 overs. So 9 overs left, 76 needed for MI Cape Town, and to get the bonus point they need to chase it down in the next 5 overs. 76 in 5 overs, but I don't think MI Cape Town are looking at that now. But MI Cape Town should look at that because winning with the bonus point is their best case scenario. If they win without the bonus point, then Pretoria Capitals will qualify. Only one playoff spot remaining. If Joburg Super Kings win one of their remaining 2 matches, then MI Cape Town and Durban Super Giants, both of them are done. They are out of the tournament. That is the scenario. Here's Gregory. Slow ball that's punched away by Reza Hendricks towards deep extra covers. And Hendricks picks up another single to start the over. The second ball of the over coming up. George Linde on strike. He goes big here, Linde. High into the night sky, and that's all the way. Clears long on. That's a 6 they have been needing for quite a long time now. And George Linde provides the maximum. This time it's pulled down the ground by Linde. 1 bounce to long on and picks up another single. 68 needed from 51 balls. 51 minus 24. 68 needed from 27 balls for the bonus point for MI Cape Town. Need a lot of 6s here. Reza Hendricks back on strike. That's punched away again by Hendricks towards covers and picks up another single here. The brutal honesty is, even if MI Cape Town win both their remaining matches with the bonus points, still they are not guaranteed to qualify for the playoffs because Joburg Super Kings and Pretoria Capitals will play against each other. One of them will surely confirm the playoff spot. That's down the ground again from Linde towards long on. Picks up another single. One of them will surely confirm the playoff spot. One of Joburg Super Kings or Pretoria Capitals. The loser of that game, I mean, if assuming Pretoria Capitals beats Joburg Super Kings, Pretoria Capitals will qualify for the playoffs. Joburg Super Kings will have one more match left. If they win that match, then still MI Cape Town are out, even if they win both their remaining matches with bonus points. So there are so many calculations, so many permutations. Reza Hendricks back on strike. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's flicked away again by Hendricks towards long on and picks up another single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over, and MI Cape Town are now 75 for 3 after 12 overs. So MI Cape Town needs 65 runs to win from the last 4 overs. I won't say last 4 overs. In the next 4 overs, they need to get 65 runs if they want to get the bonus point. And James Coles is the new bowler into the attack now for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. So can MI Cape Town get the bonus point, or can they get the win? Or will they not get both, and will they get neither of them? That's the big question. Cole's coming around the wicket to Hendricks. That's a full delivery. Hendricks drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single to start the over. George Linde is back on strike. It's becoming extremely tough for MI Cape Town to even think of the bonus point now. 64 from 23 for the bonus point. 64 from 47 for the win. Linde on strike. Goes big. It's high in the air. I don't think this has got the distance. Who is coming underneath it? Oh, good effort. Good effort there by that fielder. Unable to hold on to the catch. And Linde will pick up another couple of runs here. Good running between the wickets. So third ball of the over coming up. They need some boundaries here. Oh, quicker delivery. Goes for the cut shot. Misses it. Another dot ball. MI's hopes for a bonus pointers are reducing with every dot ball here. 62 now needed. Comes down the wicket again. He's mistimed it again in the air. And again eludes the fielders. Lands safely. And Linde picks up another single. 61 needed from 20 balls now for the bonus point for MI Cape Town. Oh, another quicker delivery, looking to punch it to the back foot, gets an inside edge. And Reza Hendricks picks up another single. Sixty runs needed from 19 balls for the bonus point. Last ball of the over coming up. Linde back on strike. Goes down the ground again, straight down the ground. Long off will come around. One bounce to long off. Oh, in fact, has it gone through? No, it hasn't. Good fielding at long off, and Linde picks up another single to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over, and MI Cape Town are 81 for 3 after 13 overs. Needing 59 runs to win from the last 7 overs for the victory and 59 runs to win from the next 3 overs for the bonus point. Well, I think that's a boundary actually. In all honesty, I think that's a boundary. The fielder had the ball in his hand for quite a long time. He should have thrown it back to his partner. But I think he's touched the boundary there. I think that last ball should be a boundary. I don't know actually. Marco Janssen, the fielder, he stopped the ball, but I don't know why he was having the ball in his hand for quite a long time. Just throw it back in. Save the boundary. That's all he needed to do, but he was having the ball in his hand and then trying to balance it out. I don't think the boundary cushion, I don't think it's moving. So I think he's done well there. Touch and go, I think it will go in favor of the fielder. It has gone in favor of the fielder, so it is a single to finish that over. And now 59 needed from the last 7 overs. 59 needed from the next 3 overs for the bonus point. What is going to happen? Here's Milne. Linde on strike. Slow ball. Picks up the length. And it goes straight down the ground for 6. Linde can smack them. A 6 to start the over. Much needed for MI Cape Town. This time he gives himself room, goes over the top of the offside, and that's 1 bounce 4 as well. 6 under 4 to start the over from George Linde. Are they still going for the bonus point here? 49 is still needed from 16 balls for the bonus point. Third ball of the over coming up. 49 needed from 40 balls. MI might well win this game, but it's about the bonus point now. Pulled away again. In the gap again. Another boundary. 6-4-4. What a start to this over. And Adam Milne is getting hammered here. George Linde is on fire. Remember, 45 needed from 15 balls now for the bonus point. And with George Linde smacking it like this, still there are some hopes alive for the bonus point here. Fourth ball of the over coming up. Too wide outside the off stump. Milne has to reload that one again. This is a huge over for MI Cape Town. 15 runs from the first 3 balls of this over. 44 needed from 15 balls for the bonus point. 15 balls is the magical number. 15 balls is the number of balls remaining. Fourth ball of the over coming up. Goes again. It's in the air. Long off. Takes the catch. Adam Milne strikes back. Gets rid of George Linde. And what a timely wicket here for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Huge wicket because George Linde was looking dangerous. 15 runs from this over already. And he's holed out at long off. Adam Milne gets his redemption in this over. It was in the slot, in all honesty, for George Linde to hit that one as well out of the ground, but he couldn't get the distance there. And a really good catch at long off. So George Linde is gone after scoring 31 runs from 18 balls, and MI Cape Town are 96 for 4 after 13.4 overs. So George Linde is gone, and in walks the greatest ever finisher in greatest ever finisher in T20 cricket. Greatest finisher of all time, we can call him. Kieron Pollard. You give him any equation, any situation, he always is there to finish the game for the MI franchise. And can he do it this time around as well? 44 needed from 14 balls for the bonus point. There's no doubt that MI Cape Town can register a win in this game, but whether they are going to get the bonus point or not, that is the big question here. Pollard is on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, looking to flick it away. There's an appeal for LBW there. It's gone through the keeper. It's racing away for 4. But will they go for the review here? It's another huge wicket here if they can get Pollard. They'll surely have a discussion here. Surely have a discussion. They are going for the review, aren't they? Are they going for the review? Sunrisers Eastern Cape. I think they have gone for the review. He went a long way across there, Kieron Pollard, and this could be a huge moment in this game. Just because it's Kieron Pollard, they have just gone for the review. It's a huge wicket. If you can get Kieron Pollard out, nothing bigger than that. The 2 reviews left, might as well go for the review. Jason Smith, Dane Peat and Corbin Bosch to follow in after this. He's moved a long way across his stumps. That is what concerns me actually. But will it be missing leg stump? That is the big question. No bat involved in that. The ball tracking coming up. Pitching outside off, impact in line. Wickets missing. So Pollard survives. They'll get 4 leg byes as well. So 40 needed now. Boundary here for Pollard, 4 leg byes. So this has been an expensive over from Adam Milne. 19 runs from this over. Last ball of the over coming up. 40 needed from 13 balls for the bonus point. Pollard needs to go big. Last ball of the over. Well, he just lets it go. 40 needed from 13 balls. He plays the perfect well left. And another dot ball to finish the over. 19 runs came from that over from Adam Milne, including the wicket of George Linde. And MI Cape Town are 100 for 4 after 14 overs. That is a shocking well left, particularly when a team is trying to chase the bonus point. And now 2 overs, they need to get 40 runs if they want the bonus point. I think the bonus point is out of the question now for MI Cape Town for sure. Hendrik Nokia is back into the attack. And I think MI Cape Town are only looking to win this now, to keep their playoff hopes alive somewhat. The bonus point is out of the question. So Reza Hendricks is on strike. Hendrik Nokia. And Hendricks defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to start the over. This is not going to help if they want to get the bonus point. 40 needed from 11 balls now. Pretoria Capitals are very close to sealing their playoff spot, because all they need is MI Cape Town to not get the bonus point today. That will seal the playoff spot for Pretoria Capitals. The second ball of the over coming up. That's pulled away by Hendricks towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. That is not going to help at all. 39 needed from 10 balls now for the bonus point. I thought MI are the kings of these run chases. Didn't they chase down 119 14.3 overs in the IPL 12 years ago? 2014 IPL. Pollard is back on strike. Can he do this for MI Cape Town? Can he get the bonus point here? He has all the experience in the world. He has all the power in the world. Has done it time and time and again for the MI franchise. Third ball of the over coming up. Ooh, that's an inside edge. Goes past the keeper. And Pollard will take 4. Gets off the mark with a boundary. I don't think he's looking to play the power shots as yet. There's an inside edge 4, but he'll take it. .35 needed from 9 balls now for the bonus point. It's slipping away actually. That's flicked away by Pollard. Will only pick up the single. This is not helping at all. 34 needed from 8 balls. Only boundaries and sixes can get them the bonus point. Two more deliveries left in this over. Reza Hendricks is back on strike. Pretoria Capitals are so close to sealing their playoff spot if MI Cape Town don't get these 34 runs in the next 8 balls. Let's cut away again. It's edged away towards deep third man. Oh, a little bit of a fumble there at deep third man. But still only a single for Hendricks. Gives a strike back to Pollard. 33 needed from 7 balls for the bonus point for MI Cape Town. But the way Pollard is batting, it doesn't look like he wants the bonus point. He's happy defending, rotating the strike, taking the singles. He doesn't want the bonus point, it seems. Is he even aware that this team can go for the bonus point? Last ball of the over. Defends it again. Back of the line, defended towards point. I'm very, very surprised actually with Pollard's strategy. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 7 runs came from that over, and MI Cape Town are 107 for 4 after 15 overs, and they need to score these 33 runs in the next over if they want to get the bonus point. So one more legal delivery, one delivery without going for 4 or 6, and Pretoria Capitals will be officially through to the playoffs. Marco Jansen is back into the attack, and all Pretoria Capitals need is one ball to not go for a boundary or a 6, because 33 needed in the next over. One dot ball or one single, and Pretoria Capitals will be through to the playoffs. Reza Hendricks is on strike. So 33 needed, and they need to get all the 33 runs in this one over from Marco Jansen. Coming over the wicket to Hendricks, and Hendricks just happily defends it towards covers, picks up the single, and there it is. The bonus point is out of the equation now for MI Cape Town. 5 balls left, 32 needed. It's practically impossible. Pretoria Capitals become the 3rd team to qualify for the playoffs in the SA20 League 2025-26. Congratulations to Pretoria Capitals. And now we have 3 teams which are through to the playoffs. Sunrisers Eastern Cape have qualified, Paarl Royals have qualified, Pretoria Capitals have qualified. So only one more spot left, and that one spot, Joburg Super Kings are still fighting for that one spot. They need one more win to confirm their spot in the playoffs as well. So the equation becomes much more clear now. Second ball of the over coming up. Pollard on strike. It's a full delivery. Pollard drives it towards covers. And another dot ball here. I mean, I want the viewers to please comment. Are you surprised by Pollard's strategy? And what is he playing? Do you want to go for the bonus point? You need the bonus point to qualify for the playoffs. He's just happily defending, driving. Now the bonus point is out of the equation. 32 needed from 4 balls is impossible. They needed to chase it within 16 overs to get the bonus point. Oh, appeal for LBW again. But again, umpire says not out. Maybe the height might be in question. They'll have a discussion again. Do they want to go for another review? They're not going for it. So another dot ball from Marco Jansen. They've already lost a review. Sunrisers Eastern Cape, so they don't want to burn another review. So Pretoria Capitals are officially through to the playoffs. That's driven again by Pollard towards deep extra covers. And they'll push for 2 here. Couple of runs. 2 more deliveries left in this over. 30 runs. They need to get 30 runs in the next 2 deliveries to get the bonus point. Any possibility? I don't think so. Two more deliveries left in this over. Pollard lets it go. Does the perfect well left. He's been doing it for a long time. So 1 ball left in this over. Excellent over from Marco Jansen. What a spell this has been. A spell which has put the Pretoria Capitals into the playoffs. That's what we need to say. Last ball of the over coming up. So the bonus point is out of the way. Micapetown at least need to push for the win and try and keep their playoff hopes alive. Only just though. Last ball of the over coming up from Marco Jansen. And that's pulled away straight down the ground. And that'll run away for 4. A boundary here from Kieran Pollard to finish the over. The 7 runs came from that over. Micapetown are 114 for 4 after 16 overs. And with that, the Pretoria Capitals, they become the third team to qualify for the playoffs. Micapetown haven't chased this down in 16 overs, so they will not get the bonus point. So 114 for 4 after 16 overs, and it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and Senior and Muthuswamy is back into the attack. Risa Hendricks pulls it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. .25 now needed from 23 balls. At least Micapetown, can they win this game and keep their hopes alive for qualifying for the playoffs? So one more spot is there for grabs. And that is also a very slim chance only because Joburg Super Kings still have 2 matches left. If Joburg wins 1 out of those 2 matches, they will also go through. So the chances for Durban Super Giants and MI Cape Town are still less. Ooh, that's a beauty of a delivery. Gets the edge towards third man. They can even push for 2 here. Racing away. Doesn't get the boundary. He'll pick up 2 though. 23 needed from 22 balls. MI Cape Town might well win this game, but they should have gone for the bonus point. They have lost the bonus point. So even if they win this, their chances are almost done actually. Third ball of the over coming up. And Pollard goes big. That's massive. That's out of the ground. Out of the ground, over deep mid wicket for 6. And it brings the equation under a run a ball now. Just 17 more needed from 21 balls. But as far as the bonus point scenario is concerned, it's all too little too late for MI Cape Town. But they'll get the win for sure, I think. Huge 6 there from Kieran Pollard. This time again slower through the air. Pollard defends it towards point and picks up another single. "17 needed from 20 balls. Reza Hendricks is back on strike. "16 needed from 20 balls actually. And Hendricks sweeps it away towards deep square leg. That might race away for 4. No, it doesn't. Deep mid wicket comes around. Just a single for Hendricks. Can Sunrisers Eastern Cape still make a fist of this, or will they MI Cape Town get over the line? One more delivery left in this over. With Pollard at the crease, might get over any time this game. Last ball of the over. Gives himself room, smashes it down the ground. And it's taken at long off. Oh my goodness. Flattened hard by Pollard. Straight into the hands of long off. And Muthuswamy gets the biggest wicket possible. Kieran Pollard is walking back. Is there another twist in this game or what? Slower through the air again from Muthuswamy. Fantastic bowler for a reason. And Pollard looking to hit it flat and hard. Is it flat into the hands of long off? What a game this is turning out to be. Kieran Pollard is gone after scoring 20 runs from 14 balls. And MI Cape Town are 125 for 5 after 17 overs. So Jason Smith is the new batter to the crease for MI Cape Town. 15 runs needed from the last 3 overs for victory. They have lost their chance to get the bonus point, but at least can they get the win? That is the big question. Jason Smith is a very capable batter, no doubt about that. So James Cole's back into the attack now. And Hendricks flicks it away leg side. Down the ground, long on, deep mid wicket comes round. And Hendricks picks up another single to start the over. Jason Smith now back on strike. Pollard hold out at long on. Massive wicket for the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. "14 from 17. This game has always taught us it ain't over until it's fully over. Any time a twist can happen. Again, tossed up on the pads, flicked away straight to mid wicket. Another dot ball from Coles. 14 from 16 now. Third ball of the over coming up. Cut away by Jason Smith. Towards deep extra covers. Picks up another single. 13 from 15. Reza Hendricks is back on strike. Let's cut away again by Hendricks. Finds the gap. And it goes through the fielder at deep extra covers and into the boundary for 4. And finally the equation is down to single digits now. Just 9 more runs needed for MI Cape Town. Another important boundary from Reza Hendricks. This time it's flicked away again by Hendricks, who ordered 2 there. Hendricks picks up another single. 8 more runs needed from 13 balls now. Surely MI Cape Town's game this. Surely they shouldn't lose it from here. So last ball of the over coming up. Jason Smith on strike. Has bowled him. Bowled him. James Coles goes through the defense of Jason Smith. And the 6th wicket goes down here for MI Cape Town. Went on to the back foot there, Jason Smith. A ball which he should have been playing on the front foot. He went on to the back foot. And has lost his middle stump in the process. James Coles can't do this. He's a valuable all-rounder. Goes through the defense of Jason Smith. Life in this game yet. Still 8 more runs needed from 2 overs. They have lost 6 wickets now, MI Cape Town. I think there was a little bit of bat involved as well there from Jason Smith. Bat and onto the middle stump. What a game this is turning out to be. Turning this way, turning that way. Jason Smith is out for 1. And MI Cape Town are 132 for 6 after 18 overs. Two overs left, 8 runs needed for MI Cape Town. Basically 2 boundaries away from winning this game. But they've lost 6 wickets. They don't have a chance to get the bonus point now. Corbin Bosch is the new batter to the crease for MI Cape Town. Hendrik Nokia is going to be bowling the penultimate over. Reza Hendricks on strike. And that's defended again towards point. Dot ball to start the over. 8 needed from 11 balls now. Required run rate is only 4.36. Still Mumbai MI's game to lose this. It's MI's game to lose. I mean, if they can get the wicket of Hendricks here, suddenly this game will take a U-turn. That's driven away again by Hendricks. Down towards deep extra covers. They'll push for 2, I think. That's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs for Reza Hendricks. It's been a mature knock from Reza Hendricks in all honesty. And now 1 hit away from winning this MI Cape Town. Just 1 6, isn't it? Can Hendricks get the boundary or a 6? 4 more deliveries left in this over. It's driven again by Hendricks towards deep extra covers. Picks up another single. 5 needed now. Corbin Bosch is back on strike. How has this game become so tight? I mean, we are talking about 5 needed from 9 balls. And we are talking about the match becoming tight. will be bowling the last over? That is the big question. If it goes down to the last over, that is. Corbin Bosch, what is he going to do? Fourth ball of the over. It's full again, driven down the ground to mid-on. Chance of run out here. Direct hit would have been very, very close. Missed the direct hit. And Corbin Bosch gets off the mark with a quick single. 4 needed now from 8 balls. Direct hit would have been so close, but missed the stumps there. Hendricks is back on strike. In fact, I think Corbin Bosch made it, so even the direct hit would have been not out. Hendricks is back on strike. 1 hit away here, Mumbai, MI Cape Town. That's looking to pull it away, not able to make connection. Another dot ball from Nokia. 4 needed from 7 balls. Is it going to the last over, this one? Are we going to see a last over finish? Reza Hendricks has scored 41 runs from 42 balls with only 3 boundaries at a strike rate of 97.62. Last ball of the over. And he drives it in the air. Out towards deep extra covers. And taken. Another wicket goes down. What have you done, Reza Hendricks? He has holed out at deep extra covers. And this game isn't over yet. The set batter, Reza Hendricks, has holed out. 7th wicket goes down for MI Cape Town. It has gone down to the last over again. And Hendrik Nokia finishes the over with a wicket. What an over. What a penultimate over. Just 4 runs coming from that over, including the wicket of Hendricks. 7th wicket goes down. And this game is turning and twisting on its head here. The Sunrisers Eastern Cape refuse to give up. Continue to chip away with the wickets. Reza Hendricks has thrown it away. He's gone after scoring 41 runs from 43 balls. And MI Cape Town are now 136 for 7 after 19 overs. Well, 4 runs needed from the last over now for MI Cape Town to keep at least 1% chance of their playoff hopes alive. Already they have lost the bonus point, and if they lose this, they'll be out of the tournament fully. This game is absolutely unbelievable. 4 needed from the last over. Who is going to bowl the last over? It looks like Senior and Muthuswamy is going to be bowling the last over for Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Spinner bowling the last over. Kagiso Rabada is the new batter to the crease for MI Cape Town, and just 1 boundary away from winning this. Is there any more twists left in this game? Corbin Bosch is going to be on strike. Muthuswamy is going to be bowling the last over, coming around the wicket to Corbin Bosch. And that's driven down the ground by Bosch towards long on. And a single to start the over. 3 needed from 5 now. 3 needed from 5. What is Rabada going to do? Sunrisers Eastern Cape need a wicket, or they need at least 2 dot balls to put more pressure. Can't believe that MI Cape Town, they are so tensed inside the dugout now. 3 needed from 5. Can Rabada finish it? He has the capability to bat. This is Kagiso Rabada. Second ball of the over coming up from Muthuswamy. Rabada hits it down the ground again towards long off. Picks up another single. I think in this scenario, you need to bring the fielders inside. You need to bring mid-on and mid-off inside the circle so that you can stop these singles. 2 needed from 4 balls. They can just tap it for 2 or take 2 singles and finish this game. That is what MI Cape Town will plan to do. Well, it's a no ball. No ball and a free hit. What has Muthuswamy done here? That's the game for MI Cape Town. Well, a spinner overstepping the line is a criminal offence, in all honesty. Senioran Muthuswamy has bowled a crucial no ball and the scores are level now. Just one needed from 5 balls. Free hit delivery also coming up. And surely now MI Cape Town has to finish this. Corbin Bosch on strike. So free hit delivery. Muthuswamy, Corbin Bosch, one needed. Goes big, swings it leg side towards mid wicket and they scamper through for the single, have they? Will they go upstairs to check the run out? Muthuswamy has taken the bails off. Is this the winning runs for MI Cape Town or is there any more twists left in this game? Has Corbin Bosch completed the single? They will have a look upstairs to the third umpire, so MI Cape Town need to hold their celebrations a little bit longer. They have missed the bonus point today. That'll cost them anyways, but they are going to get the win, I think. And just have a look upstairs at this one, and then they can continue to celebrate. Or has it even gone upstairs? I think they haven't gone upstairs, or I don't know. I mean, I thought they should go upstairs to check the run out there because Muthuswamy took the bails off. But I think they haven't gone upstairs. So MI Cape Town finally over the line. They huffed and puffed, took it till the last over, and they have won this game with just 4 balls remaining. They were supposed to chase down this total in just 16 overs to get the bonus point and strengthen their chances of qualifying for the playoffs, but they haven't done that. They made it tough for themselves, and in the end, in the last over with 4 balls to spare, MI Cape Town have won this game by 3 wickets, and their chances for the playoff spot are just 1% now because Pretoria Capitals are officially through to the playoffs as the 3rd team to qualify for the playoffs. So only one more spot remaining to qualify for the playoffs, and Joburg Super Kings have their fate in their own hands is what I have to say. Joburg Super Kings only need one more win to qualify for the playoffs, and if Joburg Super Kings wins Joburg Super Kings still have 2 more matches left, and if they win 1 out of those remaining 2 matches, then MI Cape Town and Durban Super Giants will be eliminated from this tournament. So that is the only scenario. As far as MI Cape Town and Durban Super Giants are concerned, they need to just hope and pray that Joburg Super Kings lose both their remaining games, and then for MI Cape Town or Durban Super Giants to win their remaining match and try and qualify for the playoffs. That will be the scenario for both MI Cape Town and Durban Super Giants. But congratulations to the Pretoria Capitals for securing their playoff spot. Thoroughly deserved actually. They played really good cricket in the group stage and they are also into the playoffs. MI Cape Town will be happy. They got the win in the end. They made it tough for themselves. Should have won this game more convincingly, but they made it tough. They took it to the last over, but at least they can be happy that they are still hanging by a thread in this tournament. They still keep their playoff hopes alive, but they need to really hope that Joburg Super Kings do them a favour by losing both their remaining games, which I think Joburg Super Kings, they should win 1 out of their remaining games to qualify for the playoffs. That is the scenario. Sunrisers Eastern Cape, though they tried hard, they are already through to the playoffs, but I think they can be proud of the fight that they gave today. They really pushed the MI Cape Town to the last over and then lost it. So Sunrisers Eastern Cape have suffered their 3rd defeat in this tournament, but it doesn't matter to them. They are still in the top 2 and they have officially qualified for the playoffs already. But if at all, Sunrisers Eastern Cape have done a big favour to Pretoria Capitals, because you can see in the points table the 3rd queue is there. Pretoria Capitals have officially qualified for the playoffs. But nevertheless, a fantastic win, a good win for MI Cape Town by 3 wickets against the Sunrisers Eastern Cape with 4 balls remaining. we'll be back again to cover the remaining matches of this. We'll be back again to cover the remaining matches of this year's SA20 tournament. It's heating up now. This SA20 tournament. 3 teams are through to the playoffs. The fight for the remaining playoff spot will also be very intense. So we'll be back again to cover the remaining matches in this SA20 tournament. So until we come back again, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care, guys. Cheers and good night from India.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.